The following broadcast is brought to you by newLEGACYinc.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wrestling Games Grand Prix. It is Friday. It is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, and the weekend can now begin because the WGGP Championships are about to be defended, but not until they are both defended. We have the WGGP World Championship and Multiversal Championship once again on the line here tonight. My name is John Blood, and alongside me this week is the new laptop big dog, Jerichool. What's up, big dog?
Bro, you noticed my new top. Thank you.
I did. It's so
very
big.
Nice. Yes, thank you.
Oh, yes.
It makes
and your
me
new lap.
Oh, yes, I got a new lap, and I'm ready for anyone to sit on it. That's kind of weird.
Oh, wow.
But you know what's not weird is the WGGP Championships are on the line. I'm excited to be here once again with you, Johnny. I'm excited for some of the action we got going on tonight.
Oh, yes, and welcome back, of course. Always lovely to have you. And
thank
also
you.
lovely to see those championships on the line. Last week, Sid Vicious was able to retain the WGGP World Championship in WCW Backstage Assault against Vampiro in a hard-fought battle. They beat each other with a bunch of weapons and low blows and power bombs, and oh my, everything was thrown at one another there, Jericho.
It was crazy. I think I saw Sid's dick like 6 times in that match.
Unbelievable. Hopefully we see it more tonight. But also, the Multiversal Championship was also defended. Snoop Dogg able to defeat Karrion Kross in what some are calling possibly the greatest WGGP match of all time. It's unbelievable.
It was a doozy, Johnny. Probably one of the, like you said, one of the top matches. Some of the things that I never thought I'd see in a wrestling match showed up in that match last week.
Snoop Dogg, a real shooter in the world of professional wrestling.
Straight from the hip, brother.
And speaking of the Multiversal Championship, I think we should kick things off with the Multiversal Championship match.
Oh, hell yeah.
And here comes the reigning and defending WGGP Multiversal Champion, Snoop D-O-G-G, the 5th Multiversal Champion in history. And this man has been changing the game. No one has fought as hard as this man has to keep this title. He will put your life on the line to keep this gold, Jericho.
I mean, can you blame him? Being champion comes with all the perks. It comes with the money, the fame. If he loses that, he loses what little relevance Snoop Dogg still has. So he has to do, like you said,
how dare you,
whatever it takes to make sure that he keeps food on his table, Johnny, and weed.
Snoop Dogg walk into the ring one more time. Of course, as I said, his first defense of the championship was last week, putting away Karrion Kross, trying to put him into an early grave. He was able to defeat the longest reigning Multiversal Champion, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, to gain the championship, and now he steps in the ring for a second time to defend it. I mean, this is a tough situation here as well, Jericho. Dusty Rhodes able to defend that championship, I believe, 3 times. He defeated Super Mario, he defeated both his sons and Shaquille O'Neal before losing the title to Snoop Dogg. So Snoop Dogg not just there yet in defending the championship. Well, I mean, reigns-wise.
If he keeps himself armed at all times, he might just never lose that championship, Johnny.
I think you're right, Jericho. Let's see who's going to step up to the challenge here tonight.
Who would want to? Oh!
What is this?
What? Oh my God!
Oh my
Johnny.
God!
Holy shit!
You gotta be armed, Jericho!
Oh my God!
Arn Anderson is here! How did this come to be, Jericho?
Well, it was our good friend Dweeby LLO, or Leo. He said, given he pulled out the Glock, I feel I've gotta call gimmick infringement and let Snoop Dogg versus Arn Anderson happen in Fire Pro Wrestling World for the Multiversal Championship. What? Come on! Let me finish the comments!
Arn Anderson immediately shooting on Snoop Dogg.
He saw the match last week. He knows what he has to do. You can't take any chances against Snoop D-O-G-G, Johnny.
Absolutely not, Jericho. I mean, Arn, this is unbelievable. A kick to the gut by Snoop Dogg. I mean, surely Snoop has heard about, Arn Anderson and him pulling out the Glock, but Arn pulled it out immediately, not even 5 seconds into the match.
Look, he isn't paid by the hour. He's paid to become champion. It doesn't matter if it takes 2 seconds or 20 minutes.
Russian leg sweep, followed up by a barrage, a scoop slam from Snoop Dogg, dragging him away from the ropes here. Do you think Snoop fights fire with fire here, Jericho, or do you think he's going to try to prove that he doesn't need a gun to get the job done?
Well, he already has more bullets than Arn Anderson, so he's already at an advantage, in my opinion.
True.
Let Arn Anderson shoot his shot, and then, you know, put a cap at him at the end.
Arn gets scoop slammed again. Ooh. Snoop Dogg just dropping him down, trying to pull Arn around. I mean, Arn has done a lot in this business, Jericho, but one thing he hasn't done
is
won the Multiversal Championship.
I was going to say age.
And also, back and forth shots here, Jericho. This is unbelievable.
Those are the shots I was expecting in this match, Johnny, but they're just as entertaining.
Cover.
No.
I mean, Arn has done a lot, Jericho. He's a WWF Tag Champion. He's NWA TV Champion, NWA Tag Champion, National Tag Champion. A lot of accolades here for Arn Anderson. Most importantly, he managed Cody Rhodes that one time.
Yes, he still manages people, I believe, in AEW.
Sure.
Because, I mean...
Arn. Oh!
I think his son, Brock.
Sure,
and some other guy. It's crazy. He's still the coach. Whoa, swinging neck breaker. Beautiful. He's
the enforcer taking down the dog.
Best technicians in the history of wrestling, in my opinion. Has a very nice spine buster.
Backbreaker. Oh, he's got them all locked up here, Jericho.
Oh, he's got the dog in trouble here.
That's I guess a backwards triangle, I guess you could say. Snoop is a power bomb to the champion.
Oh, that was not doggy style, Johnny. That was full missionary.
Snoop Dogg, shake, rattle, and roll, and takes the enforcer down off the ropes. Goes Snoop Dogg.
Oh, he just gave up.
He attempted that in the match. He attempted that in the match with Karrion Kross. We never saw what move he can do after hitting the ropes, so maybe we'll see it here tonight.
I mean, running off the ropes is very tiring, Johnny. He's just beating the shit out of him right now. That's what's going on.
And this is a 20-by-20 ring here, so a lot of distance to cover. Arn hitting that Russian leg sweep, but Snoop, a combination of strikes and a knee right to the face.
Snoop Dogg. He hasn't wrestled as much as Arn Anderson. Do you think he has, in terms of conditioning, that Arn Anderson can, the long game benefits him more than it does
Sure,
him?
I mean, I would think so, but I mean, look at the match he had with Karrion Kross. Kross has obviously been doing it longer than him as well. Another combination.
Well, I mean, he's been out of the game for a minute or two, Karrion Kross, but.
And Snoop did shoot on him.
Oh, brother! What a pimp hand smack!
It's strong, Jericho. It is strong, but Arn, the ring awareness, putting his foot on the rope, and to the outside we go.
Outside of the ring awareness, Johnny.
Arn going back into the ring here.
Oh, pile driver. Oh! Jumping spikes him on his head, picks him right up, but no.
Eye rake from another pile driver from the enforcer.
And that second one. Wait a minute.
Oh. He's up, but he stays, Jericho, but he's back in the fight. The shake, the rattle, and the roll.
Oh,
big punch to the face.
Nobody rolls better than Snoop Dogg off the top rope.
Wait, big cross body.
Lands it and hooks the leg in the middle of the splash. That is impressive, actually.
Arn Anderson sends him to the floor. I mean, how do you think Dusty Rhodes would feel about a longtime rival Arn Anderson taking the belt that was taken from him?
Probably bittersweet. I don't know if there's still animosity. He did manage his son.
Well, Dusty, I don't think knows that happened yet.
I mean,
1, 2. No.
I think he did also like break Dusty's arm. Beat the shit out of him in a parking lot once. That was
exactly. Maybe he's probably more upset at Cody, who he also defeated to retain the title, by the way. Arn going for a lariat. Wow. Big kick to the head by Snoop, and he is taking Arn Anderson to town. This could be a 1-2.
No. It's going to take a lot more than that to take down the enforcer.
Hasn't gone for the spine buster yet, Jericho, and we haven't seen Snoop pull out the gun either. Arn doing it early. I don't know if that intimidated, or maybe Arn stole Snoop's gun.
That's very true.
Hooks the leg of the cord buster.
Perhaps they just want to get that gimmick shot out of the way early so they can focus on the match.
Well, back and forth we go here, Jericho. Arn popping with shots.
Wow, okay, spinning heel kick.
Right to the face, and these grounded punches. Snoop is done playing around, just fist right to the eye, it looked like, of Arn Anderson.
Is that it?
The floor.
No. Oh, he's dazed, though.
It is referee's discretion. I feel like it may be a 20 count on the floor here, though, Jericho, but Arn back in the ring at 2, didn't matter. And I thought we were going to high rent district, but no, Arn just running his shoulder into the midsection.
Earlier, I gave credit to Arn Anderson for never aging, but I would say Snoop Dogg hasn't aged either in years.
1, 2. Oh, the spear, Jericho. I agree. I mean, they both.
Oh, I'm sick. Oh, my God.
My God! The cover! 1, 2, 3.
He killed him, Johnny.
He shot him. We need to get
he's
her to
breathing.
a local medical facility as soon as possible. Snoop Dogg shooting his way to the win. What a win for the champion. It started with a gun and ended with a gun. I feel like that's usually how the stories go.
That's beautiful. That's poetic. It just rhymes.
But the night is not over just yet, Jericho. The WGGP World Championship is on the line up next. But before we get to that, let's take a look at the history of the Wrestling Games Grand Prix World Championship. And after a performance like that, Jericho, I don't know how you followed up, but this man, Sid Vicious, the WGGP World Champion, makes his way to the ring one more time for his second defense of the gold.
He is the master and ruler of the world, even the universe, Johnny. Psycho Sid absolutely is going to be a force to be reckoned with as WGGP champion. He showed that last week when he took down Vampiro back.
I still can't believe he was able to defeat Andre the Giant. I thought Andre was going to go on a legendary run, but if anybody could put him away, I guess it is Sid Vicious. And who is going to step up to challenge Sid, and who is crazy enough, seeing the match he had with Vampiro, to step up and go for that gold? I mean, the 10 pounds of digital gold is
You'd have to be
insane.
You'd have to be more psycho than Psycho Sid. I don't know if that's possible.
Oh my God, I don't know if there's any other wrestlers named Psycho anything. I mean, Super Dragon did Psycho Driver. Well, let's see. Who is it?
Super Dragon.
That's true.
I'll pull out the Glock.
What?
What?
Oh my God!
Why?
Arn Anderson!
What? This man was just shot!
Arn Anderson, straight from the local medical facility.
Get the fuck out of here!
He got patched up, and he's here to go
Oh
for
my
the WGGP World Championship. This comes from user SA Police Knot. It's time to settle the world's most hardcore backstage battle with Sid Vicious versus Arn Anderson in WWE 2K17. Hopefully, no guns or scissors in this matchup, Jericho.
No more scissor me daddy ass in this match, Johnny. Arn Anderson, they probably confiscated his gun in the local medical facility, so I don't think Sid has to be worried about that, but you do have to be worried about a man with the talent that Arn Anderson has, even if he is coming off of getting shot in the chest.
That just shows how hardcore Arn Anderson is. This has never happened before in the history of the Wrestling Games Grand Prix.
We could have had a unified multiversal world champion. That's a scary thought.
Arn could be walking away with gold here tonight. Let's see how it goes. Arn Anderson, Sid Vicious, WGGP World Championship. Ring the bell.
Here we go. Another former horseman is Sid, by the way, I believe. Little known fact.
Oh, wow, that is true.
Takes him
Side
down.
headlock on the ground by Arn Anderson, just working over the head of Sid Vicious, trying to keep the hold in. Sid, we're just going catch wrestling here,
I don't know
Jericho.
how smart it is for Sid to utilize his legs, given his history of leg injuries. They're probably not the strongest of his limbs. This man's a known softball player. He's probably built top-heavy.
Arn Anderson is a crazy, crazy man, Jericho. We just saw him shoot Snoop Dogg. He's threatened people with guns before. He has stabbed Sid Vicious with scissors before. That is real. That is real. So it's very interesting to see how this one's going to play out.
I'm not going to react to the scissors reference just like the WCW crowd did when Eric Bischoff made that reference. I'm just going to let you sit in silence, brother.
Full Nelson slam there by Sid Vicious, the champion. And a double axe handle putting down. I mean, Payback is appropriately named here, Jericho.
How convenient that it was Arn Anderson and that he didn't die in the match beforehand.
I mean, you know, the local medical facility does wonders, Jericho.
I have a genuine question. Like, in the case of, like, Arn Anderson getting double booked and dying, do we have alternates in case he can't make it?
That is something the committee will have to go over, I imagine, in the
like
world
an emergency
of the wrestling.
goalie in hockey, just in case something goes wrong. You need a backup opponent.
Sure, I mean, I guess that is possible. We haven't had that happen just yet. If Arn can survive a gunshot, Jericho, I imagine he can survive a Sid Vicious match, but you never know.
Very few people can survive a Sid Vicious powerbomb, Johnny. Let's hope we don't see that.
That's true. Another double axe handle powering down Arn Anderson, trying to keep the challenger at bay. I mean, how much fight can Arn possibly have left here? Already going through a match here tonight, getting shot. Having to try to put the boots to Snoop Dogg, who is a viable champion in his own.
The adrenaline is probably rushing through him and is keeping him up on his feet right now. It's been a long night for Mr. Anderson.
Back and forth. That's a different guy, Anderson. Shoulder tackle. Sends down Arn Anderson, and he's getting on his nerves. Jericho.
Brother, what an asshole that Sid Vicious is.
My God. Just working over the nerves here. I mean, again, I cannot put away the fact that these two tried to. I mean, Arn at least tried to kill Sid Vicious at one point in his life. So, I mean,
really, who hasn't, though?
That's fair. Think about what he will do to not only kill him, but to gain gold and gain a spot in the history books of the wrestling game.
Do you think
Grand
the gun
Prix
was meant for Sid?
Oh, it could be.
Like, really? What if this match had gone on first?
He would have. He probably would have killed Sid Vicious. I think you're right.
Yeah. Would he have been disqualified?
Referee's discretion, of course.
All right. Well, he can pin a dead man's shoulders to the mat pretty easily.
That's true. Arn stomping on the chest of Sid. This is very back and forth so far, Jericho. Shoulder tackle taking Arn down, and Sid picking up the challenger now. Going for a suplex here, Jericho.
Oh, nice. Oh, no. Blocked by Arn Anderson. I almost called him Brock Anderson. I don't know why.
I'm sure his son would be very happy to see his
I would love
win
to
the
see
title here.
Brock Anderson versus Frank, his shitty son from Big Brother.
Oh, my. What season was that?
He was on 2 seasons, actually.
Oh, he was on All-Stars, right?
Yeah, and he was part of Chilltown for some reason.
That's true. I forgot. Wait, was that All-Stars too?
No, that was the coach's season.
Oh, I thought that was All-Stars.
With notorious piece of shit Mike Boogie.
That's true.
I can't believe he's from the same state as me. But right now, Sid Vicious is in a state of paranoia. His title is almost going to be lost here to this crazy Arn Anderson man.
Sid just taking his time here. He knows that if he wears down Arn Anderson here, a man that already has had a fight here tonight, I mean, it could be all in the bag. Sid just has to stay on.
Right on the bullet wound, too, I would imagine.
I don't know where he shot him. I mean, I remember seeing blood coming from Arn's head. I don't know if Snoop shot him in the fucking head or
did
what.
The bullet just graze him?
It could have.
I would hope.
It could have just brushed through.
What was that? Holy shit!
A block from Sid. Belly to belly suplex takes down Arn, and Arn, little fireman's carry there from the enforcer.
Drag him to the middle. This could be it.
Oh shit! Cover
from the littlest fireman's carry. No,
I don't know if that was a 2 or just a 1.9 there, Jericho, but the fight is still on, and Sid fighting up, punch to the midsection. I thought he was going for a chokeslam there, but Arn catches the snapmare, and now he's working over the ear of the champion.
God, you ever been hit in the ear? That shit hurts. You ever been shot by a gun, Johnny? That shit hurts.
I have not. Have you? Spot!
No! Surprisingly not.
Spinebuster attempt there from the enforcer.
It's on my list.
Sid able to reverse with a DDT and a big uppercut from the champion. Go for another one, but Arn fires back with a big left hand. The Anderson left.
Where did he go?
He went to the local medical facility to get patched up.
Oh, there we go. Misses the kick. He's targeting the leg. I don't remember which one broke, actually. I think it was the right one.
Let's see.
I don't want to see that. No, thank you.
Well, I'm gonna bring it up. Hold on.
I'll watch a man get his.
It was the left leg, Jericho.
Oh, okay. Look at that. So smart. He's a brain buster after all.
That is true. Speaking of brain busting, he just dropped that knee right onto the forehead of Sid Vicious, busting him open. And Sid won't be going to the local medical facility until after this matchup concludes. Off the ropes goes Sid, dropping a leg, dude.
Oh, they don't want to give him any stitches because they'll have to cut it with scissors. One, two.
No, not just yet. Sid Vicious gonna have to do a little more than that to put away the enforcer. A man that was only able to be put away with a gun. Chokes.
No.
Oh,
very
not
nice
just
counter.
yet. Double count. Oh,
Spinebuster!
He
got him.
Oh my God!
This is
Shoulders
it.
are down, Jericho.
No.
Oh.
If only he hadn't been shot by Snoop Dogg, Johnny. If only he hadn't been shot by Snoop Dogg, then he would be the champion.
What is?
What?
Oh, is he okay?
He looks a little off. What's this?
Picks him up. Oh, Sid is bleeding.
God, it looks like he got shot by Snoop. Spinebuster!
Sid is very well known for using his opponent, not only his opponent's moves, but moves that former WGGP champions have had, Jericho. So that Spinebuster, I don't know if that's a foreshadowing. Maybe Sid knows that he's losing here tonight. Oh, shit!
He might just be, or not. Okay, I jinxed it. Goes for a nice sidewalk slam.
Backbreaker there.
Back short. I don't know moves.
Oh my!
Goes for
Look
this
at
pin
the
though.
blood. Two. I don't know if you noticed, Jericho. Arn was digging his fingers into the face of Sid too. I don't know if he was trying to gouge at the wound that he created,
right?
But just making it a lot more difficult for Sid to see. Spinebuster again!
Oh, he doesn't need to see that.
Down.
He can feel it, but no!
Wow. Arn going for the pin, but Sid not even letting him get there. He kicks him off.
He's a fighting champion for a reason, Johnny. This isn't some fluke title, and he beat Andre the Giant, so he's going to be tough to take down himself.
The 23rd WGGP World Champion Sid Vicious fighting for it all right here, right now, but Arn can be number 24 if he can put him down. Arn going for a stomp. Sid rolls to the floor. That's smart. Rolling right back in. Not as smart.
I mean, he's probably a little lightheaded from all the blood loss. He doesn't know where he is.
That's true.
How can he see? Look at all the blood in his eyes.
Whatever, man.
No,
he has more brain
Sid,
than
don't
you
do it.
Sid's going. Oh
Sid?
my God, no, Sid.
No.
Sid, no.
No.
Sid, no.
No.
Don't call him up, Sid. No.
You can't even see. Oh, okay, good.
He's
okay.
good. He did it.
All right.
He did it.
Payback, baby. Fuck you.
Oh my God. History being made here tonight. Sid Vicious pulling out all the stops here, showing that he is the man. He is the ruler of the world and the universe and the multiverse, perhaps. Well, just the word currently. He's just the world. Multiversal.
That could have been Arn Anderson if he won last match. DDT. No.
Oh, vintage Arn Anderson, but Sid has it scouted. Multiple punches in the midsection. Sid not going. Oh, I was going to say hasn't gone for that powerbomb yet, but it looked like he was going for a gut kick and a punch right to the open cut on Sid's face.
Oh, wow. Is that it? No.
No.
Ooh,
rope
fighting
break, I
spirit.
believe.
He kicked out regardless of the rope break.
Oh, Arn pissing on him.
He's shooting that shot, brother. That's a long-range target.
A little sleepy there is Arn Anderson, but he's going to call him up for a spinebuster once again.
It's been a long night. He needs to take a breath, and then he's going to call his
spine. Wait, what? Oh, the DDT.
Four Horsemen DDT! Spikes him. He's out.
Right. Look at Sid's face, man. He is out. Hooks the leg. Cover. 1, 2.
No!
Oh.
Oh my God. Sid was about 1 second away from saying, "Why me, Johnny?"
Arn working his way towards the corner. Look like now working over the leg, but Sid kicks him right in the jaw. The champion back on his feet. He has yet to hit that power bomb. Desperation cover perhaps here. Maybe not. Oh man.
I mean, when you've been through what Arn Anderson's been through, any move could end the match. Like this.
Just working here, Jericho. Just trying to wear out the challenger, the enforcer. I mean, Arn, for a guy that already wrestled and has been shot tonight, is working pretty hard here and pretty right to the cock.
Why would
he pissed on him?
I thought he got him in the knee. I don't know if elbow and knee is a good.
Another leg drop. Drops the big leg.
What you gonna do, brother?
He is not finished with him just yet. A barrage of strikes and leg drops and attacks here. Double axe handle to the back of Arn Anderson. Rolls him over. That could be it. Enough to put away the enforcer.
1, 2. No. Momentum seems to be swinging back into Sid's favor here. I feel like Arn Anderson missed an opportunity to put him away.
You got to think, though, Jericho, Sid hasn't been able to hit one big maneuver here. Not one. No choke slam, no power bomb. He did the double axe handle off the top, but I mean, that might have been the first time he ever heard it.
Oh!
Jesus.
But he keeps kicking out. He's using all his strength for the kickouts, not the power moves.
That's true.
He's reserving his energy.
Oh, just as we say that, Sid reversing the momentum. He lifts Arn to his feet. Choke slam!
Nope.
No.
Slam, brother. Sid just can't get it today.
Arn sends him into the corner, has all of Sid's big moves scouted. Going to the top, maybe Bulldog off the second rope. Yes, it is.
No, knee to the back.
Oh, man, maybe to the back of the head. I'm not sure. Arn stomp to the back of the head of Sid. Just breaking down the champion bit by bit, but there's still fight left in the ruler. Cover. 1, 2.
Oh, my God.
Sid is bleeding from the mouth as well now, Jericho. I don't know if you saw
Somehow,
that.
Sid has lost more blood than Arn Anderson did after getting shot.
Well, of course, our unbelievable medical staff was able to rush him to the medical facility and bring him back in time for this matchup.
Yes.
That's how many champions we've had. It's long enough for the Prestige video to run and somebody to get a bullet taken out of them.
A bullet with the name on it.
Sid gets reversed. Shoulder first, left shoulder.
That's gotta suck.
Left shoulder just slammed right into the canvas. Arn lifting him up, maybe going for a suplex here. Yes, he is. Sid blocks it, though, with that right leg and reverses the power and sends Arn down.
Perhaps Arn should have targeted the other arm. He needs that for the choke slam, but right now...
Are these just desperation covers here, Jericho? Is Sid worried? He hasn't been able to hit one of his big moves here. Maybe he just can't beat Arn Anderson.
I feel like Sid's been worried about Arn Anderson for like 30, 40 years now, Johnny.
You probably should be. I'd be worried about a guy that just wants to stab me and kill me.
I don't want Arn Anderson to scissor me.
Arn. Oh, shit! Wait, I thought it was... What is this?
What?
A Cobra Clutch? But Arn has whatever the hell that was scouted as well.
He tried to pull out some obscure finish and it didn't work.
Oh, punch to the head of Sid into the floor we go here, Jericho. Referee's discretion here on whatever the count is. It could be a 10 count. Usually world title matches are a 10, but we'll have to see. As Arn, I mean, this would be a first if Sid loses by count out.
Does he lose the title?
In my opinion, he should.
Oh man, TNA rules.
I think so. A loss is a loss, brother. If you lose, you lose. Stomping him out here is Sid Vicious.
Well then,
referee.
How come nobody who ever runs in just like attacks their friend so that they win the match?
I don't know. I think that would be just a flagrant DQ. I think that's different.
Oh, so referee's discretion on whether it's a win or a loss.
Of course.
Oh, wait a minute. Both men are tired. We could have a double count out.
I'm not sure what count we're at.
22?
Are they? They're just arguing. They're just arguing with each other, Jericho.
Referee's touching his ass. 6?
That might be a 9?
6, I heard.
6?
69?
Oh, did you?
I don't know.
Sid sends it back in.
Oh, that was a 19.
Wow.
I hope it was.
Unbelievable. Back into the ring we are. Arn with a shot to the midsection. Now Arn, belly to belly suplex the champion. Plants him down.
Authority.
Oh, man. This could be it. DDT. 4. Drops him.
He was doing a little scissors thing with his hand, not a 4.
Oh, shit. Cover. Is that a rope break, though?
Yes,
it is.
Sid is a long, lanky, large man, Johnny. Arn,
that's true.
If he was, had a little more...
Bigger.
Yeah, if he wasn't as winded and wounded, he probably would have had the wherewithal to drag him to the middle of the ring.
Sid has lost a disgusting amount of blood here, man. Look, it is a complete laceration across his forehead.
It's amazing that the ring mat itself isn't bloody.
I can barely recognize him, Jericho. It looks like he's wearing face paint. Center of the ring! Center of the ring!
Don't gloat!
What are you doing?
Hit him!
Cover him, Arn!
What are you doing?
What is... Arn has obviously lost his fucking mind after being shot in the head by Snoop Dogg. What was that? Why did he just let that slip out of his fingertips?
He was just so proud of his work. He didn't think Sid would...
drop again!
Oh!
Oh my God! What are you doing, Arn? Does Arn even want the title, or does he want to kill Sid?
He wants Sid Vicious's life, Johnny.
Elbow to the face.
It's the only explanation.
Another DDT!
Fourth time's the charm! Is that not the fourth one?
It might be Jericho, at least the 4th attempt. This is another rope break, though. No, it's not.
What?
2! Arn Anderson! Arn Anderson!
New champion!
He wasn't able to win the Multiversal Championship, but here tonight, Arn Anderson is the new WGGP World Champion, and goddamn did he earn it.
As ever there was an earned title win in the history of Wrestling Games Grand Prix, Johnny. It's tonight, it's the Enforcer, it's Arn Anderson going through literal hell and back to make it here to the main event to defeat the unstoppable Sid and become the new world champion. I am impressed.
The 24th WGGP World Champion, a man that earlier today was shot in his Multiversal Championship match. Arn Anderson putting away Sid Vicious after a brutal contest. The Enforcer is the world champion. This is unbelievable. Thank you all so much for joining us for another edition of the Wrestling Games Grand Prix. We will see you next Friday, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time, for another round of matches. Leave a comment below as to who you think Arn Anderson should defend the World Championship against and in what game, and also who you think Snoop Dogg should defend the WGGP Multiversal Championship against, and what CW that should be. For Jericho, I'm Johnny. We'll see you next week.
You know what I do? I pull out the Glock, put it on his forehead, and spill his brains all over the concrete. I'm Arn Anderson.
That's fucking crazy.
Oh, imagine the timeline where he wins both